What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Factz Podcast Show. Welcome to the Factz Podcast Show. You're tuned in with your boy Carrington, and also I got my man Eli in. I told you guys part two was coming out. I told you part two was coming out, and we're finna get a little deep tonight. So, well, not tonight, this evening. My fault. We usually do them evening shows, but this evening, and also, if you're not, well, if you are an avid basketball fan. The Celtics and the Knicks are playing. These are the last couple of games for the play-in tournament coming up. Also, you guys should also check out the FCS championship game coming on at 1 o'clock ABC. The FCS championship game, Sam Houston versus South Dakota State. I'm taking Sam Houston State, so I want you guys to just tune into that. But without further ado, I want to welcome in my guest Eli.
Oh yeah, man. Man, appreciate you, man, for having me, man, again, man.
Always.
You know, I've been waiting on this one.
Yeah, it always be, and like I said, like we talked on the phone, I really want to get you into this conversation because it's finna get a lot more deeper now. We're face to face and we're sitting down because there's a lot of things that we want to get off our chest that we finally can say, and I finally want you to say because this needs to be said. Again, you guys can check us out as the screen is displayed on Factz Podcast Show at Factz Code. Leave a comment. I just recently posted we'll be going live in 10 minutes, but that was like 20 minutes ago. But anyways, we're live now, and that's all that matters. We also are live as well on YouTube. So we're live right now on YouTube, so you can check us out. Also, you can check us out on Anchor, the Factz Podcast Show on Anchor. Again, I've been trying to get my podcast show on iTunes. Dealing with that is going to take a little bit more work. So if you guys won't find the trouble, just download Anchor by Spotify, and you can also just listen to the show as well. I posted up our part one interview of me and Eli, our part one of conversation. I posted to Anchor, and also I want you guys to follow the show, subscribe, and like. Also, if you guys want to share, you can go ahead and share. And if you want to comment, just comment. And if you want to call in, our close friends know the number. If you don't know the number, just I see your comment, or you can just, if you're on Twitter, you know what to do. Just tweet us, hit me in the DMs. I hit you back. Whatever's on the screen now, the people are going to see live stream anyways. Also, we have this recording on Odyssey. So I got like a lot of things going right now, and I know I need another monitor, but all's well as ends well. It's all good. So going back to what we was talking about, Eli. Now that I got that out the way, I want to talk about our transfer portal that we got. I know we recently discovered that last time, and I wanted to, as you and I can see right now, a couple of our players left, and we got a couple players coming in. Again, if you're watching on live stream right now, you can see the big one I want to talk about is Henry Toto. Like this guy's really good. Not not saying when he played us he made a lot of impact, but who does play us that can make a lot of impact? Like so,
special.
Right. So there's only a few players that played us that stood out against playing against us, but this guy is really good. He had a 67% chance to come to us, also a 33% chance to go to Ohio State. I'm so glad he went to us. We do need a stud. A guy that I was shocked that transferred was Ben Davis. I really wasn't. I really thought that he would start last season. I didn't know that he was transferring. Also, El Cayo.
Yeah.
That's another one.
That was a big loss, man.
Yeah, that's another one that shocked me, man. He made some plays for us throughout the years. He's a real good player, and I wish the hats off to the best of them. There's a lot of talent in Alabama, and I know it's kind of get in where you fit in. Also, with Henry Toto coming, I understand why El Cayo is leaving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What do you like? What are your thoughts on like the incoming Henry Toto and also Jamison Wilson that's coming in as well?
Like I told you, man, the other night, when we talked, the Henry Toto, I think that's gonna be a big addition
Yes.
to our defense.
Yes.
I mean, even though Tennessee wasn't great though, But you could just watch his highlights. He was flying, whatever.
Yeah, he jumps off the
He
screen.
jumps off the screen, man. he gonna be a special player. To me, he gonna be a first, second round draft pick, man. By the time when it come for him to get drafted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When his career said and done, I think he will be a top. I can say first round because our defense is predicated on our inside linebackers directing the line and also the safeties as well. So it's kind of like he's like the not the call. He's kind of like the general of the defense. So all our inside linebackers have been drafted. The recent one to not get drafted is Dylan Moses, which I hope that he make a lot of people regret that. Yeah. A lot of people regret that. The guy is good, and he was good until the injury. And just because he had an injury doesn't mean he warranted not being good. He was just coming back a year off an injury. So he didn't even get another year to even access. So he's going to pay on that note. But back to what we was talking about here, if I can see him going as a first or second round if, it pans out. Yeah. Right. Jameson Williams is another guy I'm intrigued to see. Ohio State is riddled with wide receivers every time you turn around, and also defensive back. So for us to see that's I want to see that how he meshes with Bill O'Brien's offense. Again, Bill O'Brien is not off the hook with me. No, not off the hook with me after what I saw you put in the NFL. So I'm gonna be the first person to say this. He's gonna have to show me what he's gonna do with this offense this year because Sarkisian, since I've been an Alabama fan, was the best offensive coordinator to me. Yeah. Especially by opening up the field and the plays he designed was down to none. Yeah, he was. Anything that you want to add to that?
And like you said, with Alex, KO. Yeah. Well, I think his name Elo.
Yeah, we just call him KO. I call him KO.
That's gonna be a little loss, but with Teo coming in from Tennessee though, I think he gonna fill that void. Yes. But like KO, he made some plays, man. Yes. Like down the stretch, in big games, last year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And and also Ben Davis, man. I was very surprised though about him.
Me too.
Leaving going to play for Texas. Now, I mean, I don't knock nobody, man. But like doing what they want to do, man.
Yes, and me and Eli be the first ones to sit up here and tell you like we just because you not playing for Alabama no more, where you used to play for us, and I have that respect and want you to see the best out of your career. So don't take anything that we're saying, wrong here. Yeah. Because you got those people out there like, oh, y'all aren't like, bruh. I was advocating for Ben Davis to start. I can see we have a lot of talent going in. So for him to go to Texas and KO to go to UCLA, those are two good pickups. Yeah. Like I'm not joking on that. Like for real, for real. I've actually seen them play. I've never seen Eddie Smith play. I've not seen him play a lot. I don't know who Brandon Turnage is. He's going to Georgia. And Eddie Smith is. I like the Illinois. So the Illinois is getting a good guy from Alabama. Ronald Williams, he's going to Michigan State. He's another cornerback, and we just got cornerbacks coming in. So, and Joseph Bolivis, wow. Nah, this is the one. We got real Riker, so I can see why, he's transferred to Vandy. So, we lost more in the portal, but the two pickups that we got can really offset that.
Offset, yeah.
One
starters anyway, though.
Right. We just flush with talent at these positions that we're losing. But again, we got inside linebacker. We got Kendrick Blackshear coming in, a stud out of Texas. We got Jalen Armour Davis, Kool-Aid. Like we losing backs, we losing say, but we get them right back. And Will Riker is still there. So again, we have a kicker that's gone. But Henry To'oTo'o is the talk of the transfer portal. He's the number one player. Also, there's another guy they're talking about. His name is Kirion something. He's from cornerback out. He's in the transfer, but from Clemson. And we kind of targeted him too. But we got the top one that everybody's been wanting. So it's just like we just reloaded again, man. Right. I'm really intrigued to see that. And again, I know you're very excited. So overall, Do you think he's a day one starter, or he's gonna? Because you got Jalen Moody, and then you got Battle there. So you think toe can just come in and just be that number one guy, and those guys just pencil off for him? Because again, even though he got to learn the offense, we'll see throughout camp and whatnot and how that plays out over the season. So anything that we're saying is not set in stone. But how do you see that? Him just taking over.
Because I look at his skill set, man. Like you said, how you jump off screen, how you fly. I think he can, come in as a day one.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to see, how Nick Saban, what he gonna do, how he gonna handle it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or is he gonna, or he's just gonna let him, just kind of compete or whatever.
Right.
Battle, for the, who gonna be number one or whatever for the position. But I think he can. Yeah, but I like Battle though too.
Yes, me too as well. Yeah, I take any championship, with the pedigree. And again, we lost a lot and we got a lot to recover. So we'll see. And again, me and you both talked about it. As the games get on and on, we'll see who taking charge of who's going to lead for the starting job. So we'll see. But overall, we're both proud that anybody that left that moving on to better, we're happy for them, but we're also happy for the guys that we got in the transfer portal. And it's just a big pickup. In other news, I'm going to get away from that and go right back to regular screen here. Back to my podcast. You guys know what it is if you follow the stream. It's been some talk in the NFL. Pretty much about Tebow signing, as you heard, if you would have heard the first podcast, part one that we had between our conversation, me and Eli really, really touched on that. And we also had facts to prove why we're going on this situation. The latest of the Tim Tebow signing, I want to elaborate on that a little bit. And if you want to go first, or do you want me to just go ahead at it full steam?
I can go ahead.
Go ahead and take over. I'm just gonna let him do what he got to do, and then I'm gonna tell you also why I think he got the job. But everybody knows why he got the job. But I'm gonna explain to you. Probably I'm gonna give it from both sides. All right, my girl talked with me. She said if I'm gonna be honest, I have to give it from both sides. So I'm gonna give it from both sides of what I think, but I'm gonna also tell you what I think that's just the truth. Agree to disagree. Again, you open to hit the page. You see the page, leave a message. You see the live stream, leave a message. Again, if you got anything to say, anything to comment on this. Again, we ask you to be respectful. We be respectful, but again, you got something, how you feel about it, just say it. So in the meantime, without further ado, I'm gonna let you just take it away, man. How do you feel about that sign?
Okay, now y'all know, like I told you so. I like Tim Tebow. Was a big. Even though he played for Florida, was a big fan for him. In college, even his little time in the league. Mm-hmm. Big fan. He's a nice person, man. On and off the field during his time, whatever. But I'm gonna be real, man. Like that, the reason he got that job, man, his white privilege, man. Yeah, that was his white privilege
and
connections. Because for somebody, like I said, to be out the league for that long, six, 7 years?
Yeah,
maybe 8 or 9, I think.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Something like that.
A long time.
2011, 2012.
A long time.
13, something like that. To be out the league like that long, and to come back, you know what I'm saying? Come back and try to switch to a position that you should have done in the beginning. Mm-hmm. Now I understand now about in New York and in New England and whatever, they were trying to make you be a gadget, player, but you didn't want to though. Mm-hmm. because you thought your true caller was a quarterback. Mm-hmm. But maybe if you put your pride to the side, pushed it to the side, like Taysom Hill did, you could have still had a successful NFL career. Mm-hmm. But you went and tried other stuff You got mad. Now I kind of think his religious belief too though had a part to play in with him not being the lead.
Right.
Though, but mainly though, like I said, your white card is what got you this position, and your connection with Urban Meyer. Because okay, say it was if it was me. Okay, not even me. Say it was you. That you was Urban Meyer, wide receiver in college or whatever. Mm-hmm. Do you think you call Urban Meyer up
6 or 7 years later? I'm out the league and I can't get a chance.
Yeah. Do you think that?
I don't think he's gonna give me a chance. I don't think he probably could give me in. No. I'm just being real from deep in the heart. That's just how I feel. Yeah. I just don't feel like that'll happen.
Yeah. And you got a guy named Colin Kaepernick. Was a successful quarterback. Got a team to the Super Bowl.
And we're not saying it's the same situation. Which we see a lot of people want to say it's the same situation, muddy the conversation. Yep. And I'm not finna let you do that. Right. I'm showing you one instance from another instance. Right. And it's not have to be the same. I'm just showing you the difference in the instance of what people perceive, what you want to say. Be that as it may, keep elaborating, my friend.
So guy named Colin Kaepernick. Mm-hmm. He decided to stand up for social injustice. The right thing, which is going on right now in this country.
Same thing
marching for. Uh-huh. The trial with George Floyd. Uh-huh. But he got blackballed, kicked out of the league. Uh-huh. Because they say, he was causing a distraction and corruption in the NFL though. But they were saying that, but like he is talented enough to be a starting quarterback in this league though. But you give Tebow a chance though, a tryout.
Like Cam Newton said on I'm an Athlete, I'm better than 32.
32. Colin Kaepernick better than half the. He's a better quarterback than Tim Tebow was.
Now they want to say they're not using Tim Tebow as a quarterback; they're using him as a tight end. Tight end. That's cool. I understand that. Yeah. What you just said about the Taysom Hill situation, it's totally factual, bro. Yeah. He was offered the position back then, and at the time he didn't take it because he was still a quarterback. Yet, I beat it at it, man. He really did get a fair chance. Yeah. I understand that. Like anybody, I'm not finna disacknowledge that. I knew what the fuck they were doing. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, Skip Bayless was real on that one. Yeah. He didn't get a fair chance. Because I was just like, man, the dude, if you just worked and maybe if he wasn't the starter, he was a backup, but I say, how is he a distraction? Who is he distracting? How is he distracted from practice? This is what this is, and again, we ain't. I'm gonna let you finish this point, but I just wanted to put this in there. This is the point where I get tired of the stupid shit. I'll be like, how is it a distraction? Is he distracting his teammates from practice? How are you distracted? Well, we'll be talking about it. You don't have to talk about anything. Just because somebody asks you a question doesn't mean you have to elaborate on it. You can just say next question. And obviously, I don't see anything that could be about the guy, and that's the part where I hate, because you saw that happen too. If somebody's religious and that's what they want to do, that's what they choose to do. Yeah. At the end of the day, you got to get on this football field and play. Yeah. So all that religious and all that shit is good and gravy. At the end of the day, you got to put the pads on to come out here and play. So I don't give a fuck if you praise Allah. You still have to come out here and play this game. So you know what I'm saying? So who is it distract? Who's creating the distraction? First of all, he's not creating the distraction. That was the funny part. Yeah. So I'm sorry to take you out that path, but when they say he's a distraction, I'm just like, that's the part where, again, I'm not mad at either one. You're not mad at either one. We're showing you the difference between one guy that did something strictly peaceful, strictly just trying to bring attention to what you want to fight for now, and got ostracized. And then you say it's a sacrifice. No, it shouldn't be no sacrifice. Right. And guess what? A guy that liked someone, who had a relationship with someone, brought somebody back who used to play 8 years ago.
Right.
A guy that recently took somebody to the Super Bowl, marched peacefully for something, didn't do anything wrong, and highlighted the same shit that you walk down the street for, and you got hashtags for, and you got BLM making money off of shit for taking pictures and just signing autographs and getting cash, which you can get mad at me. I'm just showing you what the facts are. Yeah. You can get mad all you want. You can get mad all you want at me. Again, you can say, you can comment on it. You can feel free to say anything that you want to say, Eli, but you know I ain't lying.
You're not lying, bro.
So you got all that happening. And he can't even at least get a tryout. Well, it'll be a distraction as he played lately. Tim Tebow ain't played tight end never.
Never played position. Ain't never been a tight end in his life. Never been. But like I said in the beginning, if you would have done that, like I told you, Terrell Pryor had switched a position, and he was pretty successful at it.
You had to remind me of that. I thought he was a quarterback because last time I knew Terrell Pryor, I seen him dipping on when he was playing with the Raiders and he dipped. Now, I know he did go to a receiver, but I didn't know how that panned out. You did. You pointed that out to me. Yeah. So I was just like, okay, cool. Then he had an offer to play quarterback, I think, in the CFL or the Arena League. I don't know which one, but I knew at that time reports were saying that he did. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe he'll go do that. I don't know. And again, I'm not knocking him. I'm just saying. I see a guy that never played a position. Been out the league for 7+ years. Because we don't know if it's 7 or I don't know. Right. They say it's 9. I don't know. I'm just going to say 7+. I know it's been a while. 13, 14. Because you 34. Yep. So it's been a while.
34 years old.
7 years. Okay, he has a relationship with a coach that he used to play for. He gave him a chance. So ain't no owner in the league got any relationship with Colin Kaepernick for anything good that he highlighted. Yeah. You can't get at a try.
Strictly football.
Strictly football. The media creates the distraction. Yeah. If you're a tight knit, it's one thing I hate. I might not like the Patriots. I respect Tom Brady because I think he's the greatest of all to my time and generation and era. Yeah. It's over with. But one thing I did respect about the Patriots is you can make all the distractions you want to. It still didn't bother them. So who creates the distraction and who can get distracted from the distraction?
It's like the Robert Kraft, the owner.
Yeah. Still keep winning games and we ain't coming on. Yeah. Players ain't coming on. Yeah. If you're a tight knit organization, you can get through that. Yeah. So who's really creating distraction?
Bullshit.
And then when he want to come back, you say, well, he ain't thrown in a while. He ain't did this in a while. Well, let's just call it even. Since Tim Tebow switching to tight end, Colin Kaepernick just learned how to play quarterback again. We can call it even right there. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. You wanna finish elaborating on that? Yeah, I'm elaborating on the points that you make.
You good, but like you said, but it's totally it ain't right. It's unfair. But I'm now I ain't knocking him for getting a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, cause it was me now. It was me. Yeah. I got a chance to come back and play. Make some money or whatever.
I'm not knocking him.
Not knocking him.
Just pointing out.
But yeah.
Obvious things that go on the radar unchecked that can look somewhat innocent, but they aren't.
Right. I'm like, you gonna do that? Like Colin, how you doing? Would you like to have another opportunity?
I put it just like this. Since Deshaun Watson is out right now.
Oh, he's out.
Like, I think that he's not going to, with everything that's hanging over his head, I don't mean even bring that up again because I really do respect Deshaun Watson, but I'm just going to say it on this scale. Since Deshaun Watson is out, I would like to see Colin Kaepernick go against the Texans quarterback. Yeah. I want to see through a mini camp. Yeah. And I bet you, if he's not the first, I bet you he's at least the second.
The second, yeah. Guy got it.
That's the only logical team that I can just put up in my head right now, just because on the fly right now. Because I don't think Texans got no quarterback at all. They have Deshaun Watson, but right now I think what's the situation that's going on. I don't know if he's gonna get a commissioner's list or he might not play. First off, so you want to be fair, as you so happily claim as you hire a black, coach and. It's been reported on things that has been a little shady in your organization. I ain't got to lie. You can just check the facts on that. I ain't bullshitting on anything that I'm saying on me or you. But it's you so happen to be like that. Let me see Colin Kaepernick versus you guys quarterback in a rookie minicamp. Mm-hmm. Not a rookie minicamp, in a minicamp. Mm-hmm. Just throughout the season. And I guarantee I can almost if Colin Kaepernick has been in shape, that's with being in shape, he still can play. I put my money on that man that's getting that starting position. Yeah. Just being honest.
I agree.
And I dare any motherfucker to try to refute that. Anybody, pro, male, anybody, I'll bet anything on there. If he's healthy, he's still throwing, and he's so happy to still work out, I'll bet on that man to go in there and take that job against any of those quarterbacks. And I dare you to bet me on that. If that could really, truly happen. And I guarantee he would beat out those quarterbacks and take. If Deshaun Watson's out.
Oh yeah.
Now if Deshaun Watson's out, I really can't think anything out of my head where he can go. But I'm just that scenario. I can just say that real quick. Again, it's funny.
It's funny. Mm-hmm. But like you said, you got quarterbacks like Blake Bortles. Mm-hmm. You know, Joe Flacco shell himself. You know, he ain't never been that great. Besides, you know,
just that run.
Yeah. In the playoffs, now he's been great in the playoffs.
Super Bowl champion, I can't take one away.
Kind of like Eli Manning.
Yeah. Yeah. So after he beat the Patriots
twice. Eli Manning show up in the playoffs, but yeah,
but I know what you talking about.
Colt McCoy, you know what I'm saying? You got guys like that. You know that's
backups.
But Colin Kaepernick can't even be a backup. But he's a starter.
But took the team to the Super Bowl. Against Joe
Flacco. And I think would have beat them if they would have made a call.
Well, that was a different era ago. They did a different type of thing, man. Colin Kaepernick is a running, throwing quarterback.
Yeah,
he ran touchdowns back then, just like today. He was just I ain't saying he is elusive and fast like Lamar Jackson, but and it's been time, so I ain't gonna sit here and say like that was then. I don't know, but maybe if he ain't running, I damn guarantee he can throw now.
Yeah.
So, cause I seen him go up against the Seahawks. I seen him go, so I'm like, y'all starting to make excuses that you won't change, but you really ain't trying to get no change. Right. To be honest. Mm-hmm. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's just my assessment from that. You can get mad all you want to. I ain't finna kiss nobody's ass and sit here and lie to you and sit here and say that y'all you advocating for change, but the same man that fought for change is wrong to change, while somebody else has a relationship with somebody else and get a job at least to try out.
Okay, just like this. Okay. Take it. Vince Young. Remember Vince Young? Mm-hmm. Was a hell of a quarterback. They didn't get a fair shot. Played pretty good in Tennessee for a while. Didn't get a fair shot or whatever. Do you think? Okay, I'm about 40 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But at 35 years old, if they were Vince Young, and I forgot the Texas quarterback, Charlie. I forgot his name. He was the coach. I forgot his name.
But elaborate.
But yeah. So I'm like, if there was Vince Young, do you think he would have got a chance to come back?
Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I think if you asking me on a scale of 1 to 10, I say a 3.
A 3, yeah.
Literally. That's a low 3.
Low 3.
Literally. You right, bro. You right. Yeah. What we saying and what we point out is obvious. But again, we can't change that. It only up to the people that wants to holler for it to do it. Yeah. But anyways, we can get a lot more deep into that conversation even more. But I'm gonna pause that for a second. Well, I'm not gonna pause it. I'm gonna end that for a second. If you tuned into the live stream, or if you're just watching this, or even if you're watching the playback when we finish posting this, if you're interested in the NBA game that's going on right now, I want you guys to be able to tune in. It's on ABC. Well, it's on ESPN, my fault. The Celtics versus the Knicks. The Knicks are up 20-17. Eli, I think the Knicks gonna do some damage in the playoffs.
I
think they can at least get to the second round.
Second round, yeah.
I hope they can get to the second round. It'd be good. I'd love to see New York be something again.
Yeah, they gonna
be nice.
Yeah.
Whether they can get over that is up to them. The Celtics, I'm not down on Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, but
this year, yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I'm not down on Jason and Jaylen. I'm just the team.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah. Team that can scare you in the East is the Wizards. They down 32-18. I wish the Hornets was in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Are they?
I think they the ninth seed though, right?
Oh no.
Yeah, they the ninth seed. Cause what's the name? Cause
are they near the play-in tournament?
Yeah, they in the play-in tournament. So they will play they will play the Wizards. The play-in started today.
Okay. Well, they up 34-20 on the Wizards now. I like to see LaMelo Ball in the playoffs. Yeah. That boy gonna be something in a couple of years. Sure. That's one thing I can't say. LeBron Ball, he said the truth though. That dude can play.
He can play.
I ain't a fan. I just admire just talent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just, kids good, bro. No cap. The Pacers are up on the Raptors by 1 point, 31-30 into the first quarter. Also,
Oh, I said, and they're another team that has been a disappointment this year, though.
Raptors.
The Raptors. I expect them at least be, 8th or 9th seed, though.
But they out.
Yeah, they out. Hey.
Damn. I didn't know that either. Like, I ain't been keeping up. They surely is out 27-44. Wow. Yeah. You can catch the Lakers and Pelicans game on NBA TV tonight at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting for the Lakers in the play-in game.
But to be honest, though.
What's up?
I don't think they're gonna be in the play-in, bro.
What you think?
I think them are gonna beat Portland today, and the Lakers gonna get this. Gonna beat. Unless they do it on purpose now.
Them gonna beat Portland. He told I rest everybody be like, I don't want to see LeBron.
Ooh, but
well, go ahead. This is all you. We transition off into the NBA playoff preview real quick. Cause me and him gonna have a huge 1 hour show. I'm going to have the live stream up. You guys, I'm gonna show you something on my Streamlabs just real quick. It's not much, but just check this out for just 1 quick second. Let's see. Soon we're gonna have a live stream. I know you're down with that for NBA playoff preview. It's not gonna be of the play-in tournament. It's gonna be of the first round. So we're gonna choose a first round game, and then we're just gonna go from there. Whichever first round game you want to match up. Me personally, I want to see what the Clippers gonna do if they go up against Trailblazers or whoever they're supposed to be paired up against. Clippers first round or the Lakers. Now, if you do want to go over the play-in tournament game, we can set it up, which is coming up Tuesday. If we're free, I probably can get that in. Maybe. If not, we can just set up a first round matchup, first or second round match. But we are gonna have us a playoff preview. We're gonna try to capture the games every night for you guys, and also have call-ins or whatnot. And if anybody want to just be able to be down with that, you can. I'm gonna show you something that we're gonna soon be doing. So right now you can see me on the live stream right now. You can see the footage if you want to. Hit done. Right now, soon we're gonna have the live streams up, but we're gonna have different monitors. And right now, I'm basically just tuned in. As you can see, I'm live right now with the video stream. We're gonna soon have both of these on our monitor sooner and later. I'm gonna have one. Eli's gonna have one. I'm gonna have him set up as well. So we're both going to be on screen, and we're both going to be covering the games as they go along. I know you're going to be down with that. That'll be cool as well. So we're going to be doing a lot of that. Again, we want a lot of people. If you want to be able to call in, just call in. We're gonna get you down. We'll get you down, and it is what it is. It won't even matter. You can call in. You can leave comments or whatnot. If you want to bet on the game, you can bet on the game. We'll have side bets on games as well, live stream. And if you want to be able to join the live stream and watch, it'll be displayed on my YouTube channel. Also, I'm going to be hosting another separate live stream again on a separate computer, and it's going to be me, Eli. We're going to be both set up, like I said again, screen to screen. We can be able to watch the game. Also be able to go over, plays and whatnot that I like, that you like, and also you get to see clutch shots as well. So it's gonna be a lot going on, and a lot for me trying to set that up the next couple of weeks. But gonna try my best to do that, and as well, you guys can always just hit us up and just check us out on that. In other notes, going right back to what I was doing. The Hall of Fame has just been just came around. Glad Kobe's in. Kevin Garnett. Tim Duncan's speech was amazing. Yeah. Outstanding. Kim Mulkey got in. That was pretty cool. I thought she should have been in. Mm-hmm. Tom, the Rockets coach, 94, 95, back-to-back when Jordan was out. Mm-hmm. Those years. Thought he should have been in, too. Yeah. Like, that era of titles was kind of, like nobody really ate except two teams. Yep. And people say you can make the argument the Bulls could have ate all year. I'm not going to say that because the length and what I seen in the Last Dance and the toll it took on Mike after the first, and he had no other choice but to take a break of what happened. Yeah. And then come back and then see that last toll for the last three. I'm not gonna say he could have just ran off 8 straight. Yeah. He's good, but I think 6-0, and it was perfect for history. Yeah. You change anything, I doubt that they would have got there. I just really do believe that. Like, you change anything in history like that, I don't think, like, that was perfect because 94, 95 Rockets went back to back. Yeah. So what if they had to verse the Rockets? I would love to see that series, though. Mike versus because the Rockets are so confident. The Rocket players, they so confident. Like, bro, we played y'all, and they did beat them. They beat them in the regular season. Yeah. So, like, Robert Horry, which I'm gonna ask you, the Rockets coach advocated for him to be in the Hall of Fame. I thought he was in the Hall of Fame. I didn't know that. Yeah. A man that got 7 rings and came up clutch. This is, again, another history change. He hit that shot. The Lakers. He hit a big shot, though. You know what I'm saying? That alter, you take that away or you try to, like, downplay that. You can't, like, it was an ending. That was an ending shot for the game. Yeah. Like, if they were down in that Spurs series. Yeah. You don't know how that could have turned or switched. Yeah. On San Antonio. Mm-hmm. NBA Final. Yeah. You don't know. So, thought he was supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. Again, but the 94, 95, they went back to back. They went back to back. And yeah, Jordan was out. And then no cap. They did go to the Eastern Conference Finals with him that following year. They just lost to the New York Knicks. Mm-hmm. The New York Knicks played the Rockets, right? Mm-hmm. Right. So if they would have went on with it, Pitt would have been in the finals against. And then we would have seen, but minus Jordan. So they would have lost. They would have lost, yeah. So, you don't know what could have happened. So that's why I be like, you can say, hey, I'm going to say, from what I saw at the Last Dance and how the toll it took on him throughout those 3 years, he did need a break. Yeah. And it looked like he did. Break, yeah. So, again, they went back to back, and it ain't like they just won one and another team won one. And then, but they do have a valid statement, like we went back to back, and they probably would have knocked them off. Yeah, that was at 7-1. I believe the Rockets would have knocked them off. Then Mike would have came back and beat them. Okay. Okay. For the 4P? Cause that's 95, 96, 97, and 98. You see what I'm saying? Because I seen the 3 years did to him in the movie.
4P though, I'm like, well, he definitely.
That's what's gonna take for somebody like to really, really like get that conversation like for them to be on top.
Ooh.
They're gonna have to 4P.
4P though.
And I think if Durant and Kyrie and Harden can do it, if Lord keep them healthy, I think they can. It ain't gonna be easy. Because LeBron's still there. And he has 4. I wish he had 5. Because it'll be so easy. I can say, like, okay, give everything and get 6. And then you can't. I got a bigger debate.
I don't got a bigger debate.
Yeah. About, this is a global thing. I know LeBron's great. I'm going to say, well, the truth is the truth. But, before that. But for somebody like this, like, that's why like I told you when you said he might come back, I'm like, so he going to pull out 95, 96, 97, and 98. Ooh. Like, that's a whole 4. Then you go against the Jazz twice in the finals, and they take you down to the wire. Like, that game, the first 97, y'all killed them. But that last one, like, if you really watch that game, I wish my stream was fast enough, and I could show Eli what I'm talking about. Like, I really watched half the whole. I watched the reels.
They were down in that game.
Like, I watched the previews where they showed in the movie, but I really went back on YouTube and just sat there and watched like the whole one. Michael Jordan was scoring almost everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
He had like 5.
Like, I'm not lying, man. That dude was scoring everything.
He did. Pippen back was messed up.
Yeah, like that like. Hey man, that's a whole long run. Yeah. So I'm seeing what 3 killed them. Yeah. And then I ain't taking nutrition and age. I'm going right for their era back then. You smoke cigar, come on, man. I think that's why I say I'm not gonna ever say like they could have won 8 in a row because I saw the Rockets do it back to back in those years. They have a valid argument. We went back to back. Mm-hmm. Now, why you didn't go for 3? Whatever. Jordan was back. I don't know.
Who? Okay, Jordan had like 95, right?
Yeah, lost to Orlando. And Orlando met the Rockets. That's why I keep saying like they would have met them either year.
Oh, yeah, because Shaq, it showed what Shaq and Pippen though.
Because Pippen had a chance to meet him in 94 by himself. Mike came back in 95 and had a chance to meet him. The teams that they lost to played the Rockets. Yeah. You see, that's what makes the argument so valid that I'm saying. You feel me?
And that series went 7. That Rockets and Knicks.
Yeah, so I'm like they lost to like for real because that was around the OJ shit and everything back then. Yeah. So they lost to the Knicks in 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks lost to the Rockets. Then that following year, Jordan comes back. Orlando beats him in the was it the playoffs or was it the finals? Eastern Conference Finals.
It was the second round.
It was the second round. Okay, and Orlando lost to the Houston. So who knows? I know they would have lost 94. Now, if you saying 95, Jordan just come back in the league, and if he looked like that against Orlando, I'm taking for what I'm seeing. Yeah. That's a hard one to fight. That's why I don't let people I'll be like, Like, I seen the Lakers dominate for 3 years, and then the Spurs won 03, and I'm like, what happened? And then they come back to the finals 04. But what happened in 03?
You said what happened in 03?
Yes.
They got Spurs whooped them. They beat Bray Pans off on them, man.
That's hard.
Cause like the Lakers were the last team to 3-peat.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody ever Golden State would have done it though.
In 19 if it went for KD.
KD and Clay.
Yeah. And LeBron went to the finals 8 straight times.
LeBron almost did in Miami, but they got beat by San Antonio.
Yeah, 1, 2, lost 2. Yeah. So, and then he went to Cleveland and kept the finals going. Lost that year. Lost the next year.
Kobe almost did.
No, he won the next year, huh?
But Kobe almost did too.
Kobe almost
he lost the first time, he won the next two.
He the only person that he didn't walk away from the game. He the only person that had an identical small career to like Mike.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's need to move, but he really looked up to him, like literally when she said like his identical career, like you won 3.
Identical.
You won 3 in your first younger state, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? That's why like they say, oh yeah, Shaq was the most dominant player, but you take Kobe, where you think Shaq gets there by himself without Kobe? Yeah, no, you can't say that. I'm saying you can't take away from history to try to. Yeah, he's a dominant player. Shaq was the dominant most players around that time. No cap. No reason to debate that. If I take away Kobe, do you still dominate? Yeah, you dominate, but do you get as far as you get? No. You might dominate. That Game 4 series, if Kobe didn't close out in Indiana and do what he did, do you win?
Yeah, because Shaq had a foul problem.
So it's a lot that you don't change in history. That's why I sit here and say, nah, I ain't going to mess with that because you can't sit here and say because you don't know what happened. If LeBron would have won 4 straight in Miami, you think he would have went back to Cleveland?
No.
I don't know. I never.
He probably would have.
I'll never know that. Maybe.
Because I think what made him really go back to Cleveland though, even though they hit Cleveland, he eventually go back and win a championship though. But when he saw what Wade wasn't gonna be the same player that he once was, and Chris Bosh or whatever started having the blood clot situation though. And I think him and Pat Riley had a little fallout too though.
Yeah, there's a lot that they do here. He comes with. Yeah, I guess. But if he would have won 4 straight, you'll never know. He won Dallas, beat the Spurs twice, 3 times actually. Didn't they play? No, he beat OKC, beat Dallas, beat OKC, which he did, and beat the Spurs twice. And that's 3 in a row, which is actually 4.
4, yeah.
Because he went 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Man went like 8 times in a row, man.
So he at least pulled out 5 straight.
We'll definitely be having a different, debate though.
Definitely. 5 straight. Yeah. And give him that 1 in 07 if he beat the Spurs. Bruh. He'll be on a different level. Yeah. Like Jordan will never exist no more. That 1 he won in 07 would be valuable. Because he brought a team to. He got swept, but if he would have beat them, that would have been crazy.
That one though would have felt like 3 though.
In Cleveland.
Just like
the one he won in 16, which feels like 3 to Cleveland, but it ain't 3.
Just imagine though. Just imagine if AI would have beat Shaq Kobe though by himself. That one would have felt like 3 though.
Yeah, they was dominant. They just came off a championship. Yeah. That would have changed a whole lot. Kobe would just have 4. You feel me?
Yeah, but Shaq would have 4.
Shaq would have, they'd be tied together. Mm-hmm. So 3 actually.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Because he won 1 in Miami.
1 in Miami. And 3. Yeah.
So he'll have 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Kobe will have. Take away that one.
4. Yeah.
So, yeah. Mm-hmm. So, you never know. So, hey, bro, you can't I won't mess with it like that. Again, because I'm just saying if LeBron would have won all them championships from Miami and he so happened to go back to Cleveland. So he won the first time he was in Miami, beat OKC, beat the Spurs twice. That's a 4P. Even if he won 3 in Miami, lost 1, and then went to Cleveland and won that one, that's 4. And say he did lose the other one, and then he finally went to LA and won 5. That's okay. Boy. Because this year will be coming up, and I'll be like, all right, bro, you did pull off. You did win 3 straight in Miami. Mm-hmm. All right, you did win 1 for Cleveland, who ain't won it forever. And then you just won the Lakers one, which, again, you on a pedestal already, but you just got 4, man. And I ain't looking at the rings, but I'm just saying that's how y'all want to talk about it. So I'm like, okay, cool. You play like that. But I know we way off subject though on that one, but we had to that era was crazy. But again, we way off topic. But fuck that. The Robert Horry situation. You think he is a Hall of Fame to you?
Man, but but I didn't know you were gonna talk about that. I saw that yesterday, and I looked at it.
Right.
Okay, so I know his numbers. His numbers, you know, is not gonna say it though. But the basketball is the basketball Hall of Fame, not just the NBA. Rob Horton, I ain't know Rob Horton went to Alabama.
I ain't know that either.
I ain't know, you know, he was a pretty good player in college though too though. But I ain't gonna lie, Robert Horry always been a clutch player with the Rockets, with the Lakers, with San Antonio. Because like you said with the Lakers, I remember the series with the Trailblazers. If he ain't hit that shot right there, the Trailblazers was to the finals. Played AI. I think it was AI. What that 01 or 2000? I think it was 2000.
Yeah, 2000 game set.
I think it was something like that. Yeah. Then San Antonio. If he don't make that shot, Detroit probably go back to back. So Rashid had two back to back rings. So in the 07 against the Cavs, he had some big shots. So he always been a clutch player. Now the numbers not on his side, but like if you going through the moments, yeah, I would say
you was a clutch player you was a key piece.
Key piece though.
Not like a key piece that was dominant, but you gotta get in the Hall of Fame to me. I know what they talking about, but bro, y'all done put so many goddamn people in there. A man that got 7 rings that you can each highlight each championship run. He had a moment to help that team win on the road to the championship and hit big shots. Yeah. So the numbers don't bear it out. Yeah. But the clutchness. And we talk about being clutch. We talk about being you gotta be doing this, you gotta be doing it. He was clutching in these small moments. In time that helped players like Shaq, Kobe, Duncan, all the way in time. He helped these teams. Yeah. Elijah won. He won 94, 95. Yeah. He won in the 90s.
And 2000.
He helped alongside these teams. So, and a coach that went into the Hall of Fame, the Rockets coach, when he said that, I was just like, I don't see why he's not a Hall of Famer. I'm not talking about the numbers and all that. I'm talking about, if you're talking about clutches, if you're talking about key moments in history that you can never forget, you can't forget that shot. Yeah. You can't forget that against Sacramento. You can't forget that. Yeah. That was a clutch shot. Yeah. That series could have went away. Like you said, the Spurs, the Rockets. So all these moments are clutch. Guys, clutch is part of history. Got to put them in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Because at first, you're right, because at first I was saying, nah.
Big shot ball.
You're right, because I had to think about it, though.
You walk in the Hall of Fame and say, big shot ball.
Big shot ball, yeah.
Damn, man. Oh, he played with Kobe? Oh, damn. Yeah. You see how that fits? Yeah. You see how that sounds good in the Hall of Fame? You see? Go ahead.
Because at first I said no. At first I said no. But I had to, think about it. I was like, oh, yeah. He had some big moments though. He
ain't go off for 40.
He wasn't never that type of player like that though.
But the moments that could be like, oh shit, with clutch shot for a game winner or for a clutch shot down the stretch.
Kind of like Ginobili though. Ginobili a little better player though.
Ginobili getting in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, kind of like Ginobili.
Tony Parker getting in the Hall of Fame. Yep. Tim Duncan just literally got in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, these are all great players and key pieces. Again, they did outstanding things, but this guy, clutch.
Yeah, he was clutch.
Moments. Small moments that added up if you just look over a total. And the name, Big Shot Bob.
By Richard Miller.
Man, he's going to Hall of Fame anyway. He's in Hall of Fame, but just being, I'm not saying he was a golden stopper.
No, yeah.
And then they be like, if you got I hear Rob Parker and them, a lot of people say, I'm not thinking that he belongs in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. I see 7 rings on your hand. Yeah. I didn't see you ride the bench, bro. I seen you put in work each 7. You got moments in history that I can identify in the playoff that. Yeah. Well, okay, Elijah Warren was the dominant player in the Rockets series, but this series right here, he right here. They needed them clutch shots. He hit them. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's one. Okay, in the Lakers series. All right, they going throughout the playoffs. Okay. Oh, okay, in this game he showed up right here. Oh, in this Sacramento series right here. Oh, this could have changed the series. Mm-hmm. It was an ending shot that he walked off with. You can't forget about that. All right, go to the Spurs. The shot that he hit, close them out. You know what I'm saying? When you what you identified that they could have sent Detroit back to back.
Yeah.
These are moments. Numbers don't bear it out, but the team's history, at least, and then the name, bro. Like that name, right there. When you walk through the Hall of Fame, you see somebody's name, and I'm advocating for because Robert Horry had like, damn. I said, I know somebody got more rings than mine. I got seven. Now, I know my 7 ain't hardly valuable as the 6 you won, but whatever, bro. I got more than you anyway. And I 3-peated it once. I felt that. You did it twice, but I kind of 3-peated in my own fashion. Just took some years apart. But whatever, bro. He belongs in the Hall of Fame, and that name alone, Big Shot Bob. Like, if you just walk through the Hall of Fame, and you see that, and you see the moments, and like you can't deny that. That's like going to the zoo, and you know what you want to see, but then you see this animal here that you never seen before, and you so happy to be like, damn.
Oh yeah, but I did say this though.
What's up?
I say so. Like I said, I thought about he's Hall of Fame. So I was like, I want to ask you this. So, do you think I believe he's Hall of Fame, but though? Do you think Andre Iguodala Hall of Fame?
Yeah. Oh. Long Finals MVP, which Steph Curry should have
won.
Which everybody talking about. He don't have Finals MVP.
Well, he kind of do.
He kind of do.
Yeah.
They gave that to Iguodala because he locked up LeBron. And LeBron did 28.
35. I'm gonna have a triple double.
But he locked him up.
Locked them up.
All right, bro. I'm still going. Even if he don't have the hardware, he do have Finals MVP. Because I can argue that he did deserve the Finals MVP. Yes,
on that team.
Okay, and like I say, you saying Iguodala locked defense up on LeBron, bro. 28, 10, and that's not defense. To lock LeBron up is making him go 10 or less.
And key moments now. He kind of
15 docile. Yeah. Okay, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, do average 15, 16 points, getting Finals MVP though.
That's Steph.
Yeah.
But he did contribute to the team. He's a good player. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame. Let me ask you this about who. I know Russell Westbrook a Hall of Fame triple doubles alone.
We gotta talk about Russell Westbrook though, bro.
After his career said and done, I think it'll be a long time for somebody to try to put him in there, but hopefully he'll get in there one day.
Oh, he first ballot, man. To me, man.
No, he ain't going first ballot.
I got him first ballot though. Man. Good, man. And I'm not even.
But that's it. But go ahead. Say it.
Cause I've been meaning to talk about Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
I think he first ballot. He's had a Hall of Fame career. He just haven't. He kind of had like a career like. I think most long got it. He kind of had a career like Charles Barkley though.
Okay.
But Charles Barkley was a.
But he's a better player than Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a better. To me, he's a better player. And a lot of people underestimate Charles Barkley was a great player, man. Real good player.
Yes.
One of the greatest power forward. Man can play. 6'4", 260 pounds, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Russell Westbrook, to me, like I said, he's a first. I would put him first ballot Hall of Fame because with his career. But sometimes, like this, the problem I got with Westbrook though. Sometimes I can think of whatever. He can't take criticism, but he gives it to you every night, every moment. Now you can't take that away from him now.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like hope he give it to you, man. He gonna hustle, man. He gonna give you 110%, not 110% though. But sometimes he can't control himself, man. He get out of control, man. He feel like, oh man, I'm finna take this game over. Mm-hmm. When you got Kevin Durant over here, Kevin Durant can give you 30 or 40 anytime.
Anytime.
And James Harden, even though he's been a choke in the playoff. But he can get, what I'm saying, he can go off in a moment though.
Mm-hmm.
But Russell Westbrook, man, he just feel, like he got to do it.
And make some ill-advised plays.
Ill-advised plays, man. Moments. And people, they kind of hold the the rings against him or whatever. But this my argument, man. This my argument with Russell Westbrook. Okay, ever since Kevin Durant, left OKC, he has not got out the first round, but one time, and that's when he went to Houston last year. When you had Paul George, Carmelo, I think for like 2 years.
OKC, yeah.
You lost to OKC, which Paul George had 6 points that game.
Trailblazer.
Yeah,
he was with OKC with Carmelo, and then Carmelo was docile at that time.
Yeah.
So
you lost to Donovan Mitchell. You lost to Dane. Dane sent you home. Now that first year after KD left, now I can argue now. You went head to head with Harden.
Yeah.
You went Harden. Harden them just a better team though. But we have seen him, just like I said, in key moments, he gonna make some plays that he should make.
Yeah, and that's what they knock against him.
Yeah.
But again, that's why I dispute the part about the first ballot Hall of Fame. Yeah. But he's gonna get into the Hall of Fame. Yeah. But the triple doubles and the legacy, and he beat Oscar Robertson. Yeah. Nobody's done that. Will get him in, and being the MVP will get him in. Now, if he can somehow change his game and modify his game, because I know he's a good player deep down, and I see him on the Wizards. That's why I'm like, I know they ain't finna win no fucking finals. So I'm not even finna say that. But if he can get on the Lakers or the Clippers, or hell, if he can get on the Jazz, somebody where he's not like, you still get your triple doubles and score. You can clean up buckets around the rim, because he's he's not even a point guard. Bro, he's like somebody that you know, like athlete. He's just everywhere, bro.
Yeah. Everywhere.
He's just everywhere. Rebounding, assisting, points. So he'll get his where he want to get his. If he can change that, modify his game. Because he don't need to have a team around him. No. He needs to be around a team. Not the team around him.
Yeah.
Where he doesn't have, like how Kyrie, I like Kyrie moving more than I like him holding the ball. Yeah. I love Harden holding the ball.
Yeah.
People like KD, Kyrie, I'd rather for them to be moving. Yeah. So when they get the ball, they just taking shots.
Yeah.
And they doing what they need to do whenever they want to do it. But somebody facilitating my offense, just moving, that's a job for like Harden.
Yeah.
And I don't see Westbrook in the role as facilitating nothing.
See, he's like a Robin to me. Mm-hmm. No, I'm talking like now when he's playing his mindset, his mentality. He's a Batman. But
right, correct.
Yeah, but just on the NBA, to me, he's like a Robin. Like you said, he needs to be like another star.
Right.
Like he's not a number one option type player though to me though. But like you said, he needs to be around a good piece of whatever, so he can get his triple doubles. He can spread the ball around, then score, and also I think he need to work on his jump shot. Because I think Russell Westbrook, he shoot like 33% from the 3-point line. Yeah. He's never been a great jump shot shooter though.
Man, I agree with you in these passages. Instance that is all that is true.
Yeah.
To me, he's a Hall of Famer in the near distant future, and I just want that guy to just be able to get on a team that so he at least has a chance. But I'm glad you did run that by me. Yeah. You guys, if you guys really want to tune in, the show's up, Cold Factz Podcast Show at Factz Code. Follow, like, subscribe on YouTube. Also, you can check us out on the page that's being displayed in front of you. Right now, I got tuned in the FCS championship game. The South Dakota Jackrabbits versus the Sam Houston State. Eli, I'm going for Sam Houston State. I know you pretty much don't too much know about FCS. I really don't either. I just watch it that it's open now. Because I'm so used to we entrenched in SEC, Pac-12 division. We entrenched. So we rarely watch FCS. This game is being rained the fuck out right now, and they still playing. So this can probably change or alternate the game because it's kind of like that Ole Miss game. Yeah. I was like, bro, I know we ain't this fucking sorry on defense. and niggas just going up and down the field walking us. Man. So that's why I was just like, is it over? But I was like, nah, it's just right. And then we nobody get their footing. So this game might change a lot that's going on. And I have it playing in the background mere distance if you can hear it. But you guys, I just wanted to be able to say thank you guys for tuning in to our show. I want you guys to stay tuned for that NBA playoff preview thing that we're going to be going over, me and Eli. We're really, really definitely, I know he's interested and I'm definitely interested and I'm ready to go ahead and do this with him as well as a sit down as well. So again, we'll try to have that going up as well. I'm going to slowly try to make my live stream a little bit faster. I haven't gotten comfortable doing that yet. So I think that maybe we're just gonna be live streaming and just watching the game and just commentating from that standpoint. And that's what we're gonna get on sooner than later. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys for tuning into the Factz podcast show. Remember to follow the page and subscribe. Also follow us and like the page. Also you follow Eli John.